Main reason reveal why Zach Roloff is finally leaving Little People, Big World show. The departure of Zach and Tori Roloff from Little People, Big World has been revealed. But why are they leaving, and will this mean the end of the show? The announcement of Zach Roloff and his wife Tori Roloff's departure from Little People, Big World has left many fans curious as to why they're leaving the program. Throughout the previous few years, Zach, a cast member of Little People, Big World since its premiere, and his spouse Tori have worked to start their family despite overcoming health challenges and challenges within their extended family. The final Roloff sibling on the show, Zach, comes from a divorced couple, Matt and Amy Roloff, who separated in 2016. Over the years, Zach's siblings, his twin Jeremy Roloff, Jacob Roloff, and Molly Roloff, have all broken away from Little People, Big World. Some siblings, like Jeremy and his wife Audrey Roloff, have simply removed themselves from the show while continuing to be active on social media. Other siblings, on the other hand, have simply disappeared from the spotlight completely. Zach, who has a strained relationship with his twin brother, found it challenging to decide to quit the television show he and his family had been starring in for almost 20 years. After careful consideration, Zach and Tori decided what to do next, and they have spoken up. The cast of Little People, Big World has grown used to Zach and Tori's 3 kids, but the pair admitted on their podcast Raising Heights that the program was beginning to get to be too much for their family. Zach and Tori said that their kids were starting to notice cameras a lot, and they weren't comfortable with the way it was changing their life. Even at the most trying times of their early lives, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah Roloff, the Roloff children, have all been extensively involved in Little People, Big World during the past few seasons. Jackson, their 7-year-old son, has voiced the most complaints about the Little People, Big World cast members in their life, Zach and Tori said on Raising Heights. With all 3 of their children now diagnosed, Zach and Tori noted that Jackson was starting to get uncomfortable with the crew attending his visits. Jackson's dwarfism has needed the Roloffs to have a great deal of patience and confidence in medical experts. The pair said that by Jackson being honest about his emotions, they were both forced to re-examine their own comfort zones. Over the course of the almost 2 decades that Little People, Big World has been airing, Zach's family has committed to being on the show, but it's evident that this was not their original plan. At the outset, it was uncertain whether Little People, Big World would be a success. In spite of the fact that the show has grown to be one of the biggest on its network, the family signed up to reveal more personal details about themselves rather than to highlight their problems. It wasn't always Zach's choice to remain on reality TV, even though he has spent over 20 years there. It's obvious that Zach has other interests now that he is a father, and they are causing him to become less open about his life. Tori and Zach expressed their hope that, after leaving Little People, Big World, they will be able to blend in a little more so that their children will experience the same level of obscurity that they experienced. Zach revealed that filming the series has been difficult due to some recent medical challenges he has been dealing with. Zach's dwarfism has caused him to have medical challenges throughout the course of Little People, Big World, but in recent years, he has also been dealing with additional problems that have made it difficult for him to prioritize anything other than his health and his children. Zach's health concerns are explored in Little People, Big World Season 25, so as the season progresses, it could become more evident why he's taking time off. The Roloff family's challenges have been exaggerated and elevated to the status of larger-than-life concerns throughout their tenure on Little People, Big World. Zach and Tori claim that part of their motivation for wanting to quit the program is because they're sick of putting up with the turmoil that comes with being on it. The Roloff family's farm, which was once held by Matt and Amy, has been central to the story for many years. Following their breakup, the conflict over who would inherit the farm became a family matter. The Roloffs have been the target of innumerable discussions over who will receive the farm, when, and for what reason. Even though the farm is significant, Zach and Tori said they were sick of the story the television was telling. The family has been more open about what's been going on, they said, even though the show's production has stuck to the farm tale. In order to improve their family's connections with Matt, Amy, and everyone else, Zach and Tori believe it will be best for them to distance themselves from the farm turmoil. Zach, Tori, and their kids will be on Little People, Big World Season 25, but their decision to wrap up the series after this one will have a significant effect on the program. Despite the fact that the conclusion of the show is unknown, it is quite likely that it will not go on once Zach and Tori leave. Amy and Matt, who are no longer closely entwined in one another's life, would be the only cast members left without Zach and Tori. The departure of Zach and Tori from Little People, Big World is expected to signal the series' melancholy conclusion.